inspired to push through. Because there's a spark in you. Breakthrough or bust. Hello, hello. Welcome to Breakthrough or Bust. I am so glad you're here because we are pushing through to our next level because there's a spark in you. So today, I was feeling inspired to come to you and just talk a little bit about that pushing through. Those of you who regularly follow me, I just recently wrapped up a wealth worthiness challenge. And so wonderful. So many things came out of that. Such a great group of ladies. But as I was, reaching out and connecting with people about it before we started the challenge, it was so amazing to hear from people and to hear stories and where they are. And, they would essentially talked about how much they needed it. And just let's be honest, we all need to work on our worthiness, whether we feel really worthy in one area. There's usually another area that we don't. And those are the areas where we're not pushing through into that next level. And it was really evident this go round. So, people were talking to me and saying all about what it is that they weren't happy with at this point in their life and how they really needed that. And completely, they were like, I really want to do it. I need it. And at the final hour, they decided not to. They either, said something about time or, whatever it was. Like there was just that final thing. Oh, I have this commitment. I have my love, though. If it's important to us, we make room for it. We make time, we make the money, we do what we need to do in order to have the things that we need. So when we're coming up with reasons why not to, a lot of times we need to sit back, listen to that intuition, right? We get our downloads in the back of the body and find out why, what's happening that we didn't press forward. Why didn't we push through to that next level? We were so ready, we were so there. And in the final hour, we pushed back. And I say this with so much love because I've done this so many times, tons of times. We all have. And I think that's step one, is acknowledging that we do it. We all have done it. We will do it again, and it's okay. That's step two. It is okay. Here's what's not okay. Beating yourself up for it. Oh, I blew it again. Or, I never make it to my next, I never do, no. Love yourself, forgive yourself, because you know what happens when you do that? Now you deplete your worthiness even more. And now the next go round, you're even less likely to move forward. So let's just give ourselves some unconditional love. We did exactly what we needed to do in that moment. We're making a choice to not do it again in the next opportunity. And that's beautiful. That's okay. So that's going to help us get to that place of now, as we see these opportunities come for us, because they're coming all the time. They're coming all the time. Part of what I did when I connected with some people was I asked for guidance. Who do I connect with? Who needs to hear from me today? And people came to it like it was like these downloads. So it didn't come from me because, quite honestly, there was people I wouldn't have reached out to. I would not that, not for a rude reason or anything, but because I didn't think that it would be something for them. I didn't think they were in that place. I didn't think that it was just where they were. And those were the ones who it was most for. It was amazing. So, the universe, divine source, God, whatever you call it, is just always sending out these messages. They're sending people with these messages for you. So they're coming all the time. So if you missed one, it's okay. Love yourself, forgive yourself, and just be ready and open for the next one. It's okay. Here's what I do want to give you a loving nudge to do, though, is to really reflect on it. So again, that sitting back, the download. Why? Let's really break it down. Why didn't you jump on it? Why didn't you go for the breakthrough? What's going on? What do you need to work on? Because as we receive that, as we break that down, we can reverse it. We can undo it. So if it's I didn't have the time. Well, why didn't I have the time? Well, because I was doing this other stuff. Well, how was that more important? Well, ultimately, no. Just get to the root of it. I really was afraid to. I have a friend who has a book sitting on her shelf that she is so jazzed to read. She is so excited about this book, and it's been sitting there for months. She's read the introduction and that's it. And she flat out says to me, I don't read it because I can tell that book is going to change my life. And so there it sits, being shelf help instead of self-help, right? So we want to get to the root of it. What's getting in the way? What's blocking it? So that we can reverse that, turn it into a mantra, an affirmation, and start to reverse it so that you are starting to get to that place of believing in yourself so that you do take action the next time. Because when we're not taking action, that's when we get stagnant and we get unhappy and we lose our joy, right? As human beings, we're programmed to keep growing, to keep blossoming, flourishing. And when we're not allowing ourselves to do that, it feels constricting. And we just keep getting more and more, back into that place of constriction and stress, anxiety, dis-ease. And so we want to open it back up and get to that place of stepping through. And I know it's scary. I know it's scary because you don't know what's on the other side. But you know what's on this side. And if you don't like it, right? It can't be worse, can it? And if it is, then what? Then you change it again. Worst case scenario, it's worse. Then go backwards, then change it again, then do something else. It's okay. It's just more the fear of the unknown. But knowing that once you step through, everything you wanted is right there for you. You've just got to take that step. So my love, I want you to love yourself, forgive yourself, talk to yourself like you would talk to a friend, encourage yourself, step into that empowered version of you who takes brave action for her worthiness, and begin to step into those breakthroughs because there's a spark in you, my friend. So I hope that this is helpful for you. I hope that you share this, like it, and do all that great stuff. Share it with somebody who you think could use it. And if you've had your breakthrough, share your story with us. We love those stories. They help inspire. So I wish you so much love, and I will see you again soon. Bye.